Hey everybody, how's it going? The purpose of this video is to start networking and get in contact with people who helped Right to Repair for automotive get passed in Massachusetts in 2012 and 2020. They did something that was absolutely amazing, which is they got it to appear on direct ballot. Direct ballot means that rather than you going to your senator or your congressperson or your representative and begging them to care that this is an issue, and then begging and praying and hoping that they finally vote on something, or they choose that year that your issue is worth being cared about, that it just shows up on the ballot where when you're voting for your senator, your congressperson, your assembly person, your city council person, your president, that you also can vote yes or no on Right to Repair. Once you give normal, average, everyday people that are not corrupted by lobbyists and the general grinding halt and mess of our political system the ability to vote on what happens, you will actually see change that represents what people, normal, average, everyday people, want from their government. So this is what happened with the Massachusetts Right to Repair over here in 2020. Now, in 2012, they had an initiative for general automotive right to repair. It got passed by a landslide, but there was a loophole in it for wireless systems. And now, since more and more cars are doing more stuff wirelessly, the fear is that those diagnostic tools that the independent mechanic would plug into the car, now that's not going to work anymore because everything is over wireless. And if the bill has an exemption for wireless, then they could just not give the independent mechanics access to everything, and you, the car owner, would be forced to go to the dealer for all your repairs. So to get around that exemption, this was proposed. And as you can see, this passed by a landslide. Yes on Right to Repair was 74.9%, no is 25%. And, there was a lot of money that went into having a no vote on this. I've showed you commercials last year from Coalition for Safe and Secure Data. That was backed by GM, Toyota, Ford, Honda, Nissan. $26 million went into these commercials where you had people that were about to get beaten in parking lots and stupid crap like that, and nobody fell for it. Like the general, average, everyday person and the public did not fall for it by a landslide. So they were able to accomplish something that I haven't been able to accomplish for either agricultural right to repair or consumer electronics right to repair or medical right to repair. We have not been able to accomplish what the automotive right to repair people in Massachusetts have accomplished. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to learn from all of you, because you were able to accomplish something that none of us were able to. I'd like to hear from you. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? What do you advise that people like me do to try and get this passed? For the next few years, I'd like to start taking focus off of my primary business of running Rossman Repair Group and Logic Board Repair and all of that, and really start putting focus into this. The way I see it is simple. Even if my business goes downhill, even if my business were to completely disappear if I don't focus on it, which I don't think would happen. I believe in the people that work here, but let's say I stop focusing on it and it goes away. If we don't make progress with Right to Repair soon, businesses like mine are going to go away anyway, and I'll have to find something else to do. And so I might as well focus on this at this point in time. I might as well make this my primary focus. And I would like to start making this my primary focus over the next few years. So part of that was really going to be catching up and learning from people that have already accomplished this. So here's my question with this video. Here is my desire with this video. I would like to meet the people, or at least speak with the people that were responsible for getting this passed. I want to speak with the people who were responsible for getting this passed, for the people who helped. So there was also the Massachusetts Right to Repair Coalition over here that was instrumental in getting this passed. They have an organization, and they won. They did what they sought out to do. So I would like to learn from them if possible. I don't know any of the individuals. I don't, it's not like I have them on speed dial or anything, but I would like to make introductions, and I'd like to see if any of them are open to having conversations with me where I may learn something. Now, there is an email on this website. I've reached out to that email. For all I know, keep in mind, this is a website to get something passed that passed 4 months ago. So for all I know, the email on that website is going nowhere. So if there are people that were involved with the Massachusetts Right to Repair in 2012 or the direct ballot initiative that was successful in 2020, I have an email below, mass@rossmangroup.com, spelled with 2 S's and 2 N's. It's in the description of this video. I would would be honored and humbled to hear from you so that I could be educated and learn on what you did, because I want to reproduce the success that you had. And also, if possible, I'd like to learn from your failures so that I don't fall into those same traps. I'm serious about the next several years about right to repair not being this thing that I talk about in a video every now and then and show up at a hearing at 1 or 2 times a year. I'd like to make this my main goal that I put most of my effort and my time into. And I want to do that in the most efficient way possible. And I want to do it in a way where I actually have a chance of moving the needle, both culturally and legally. So please do reach out to me. I would highly appreciate it. If you're someone watching this, if none of the people involved in Massachusetts Right to Repair are watching this video, who knows? Maybe someone who knows someone who knows someone who is involved in it can contact me or reach out to them and say, this person would like to hear from you. I would be, again, humbled and honored to hear from any of you, to hear any advice that you may have. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I learned something.